Religious Education, Paper 1. This is Paper 1, 2019. Question 1A. Explain how the learning of Christian religious education in secondary school promotes the goal of national development. 6 marks. Number 1, Christian religious education encourages the learner to have a positive attitude towards work. Or you can say hard work is encouraged or laziness is discouraged. Answer number 2, learning Christian religious education helps the learner to acquire virtues. Or rather you can say that it helps a learner to acquire moral values which promote economic development. 3, Christian religious education discourages vices which hinder national development. 4, learners are equipped with knowledge or skills which lead to career development. Or you can say they are equipped with knowledge that leads to employment. 5, learners are taught their duties, or rather they are taught their responsibilities as human beings. Or they are taught the need to develop the environment or the nation in general. 6, learners are taught the need to use their talents for the development of self, or to use their talent for the development of others or the nation at large. 7, Christian religious education stresses the importance of peace, love and unity, which contributes to a favorable working environment. 8, learners are taught to appreciate their culture and that of others to promote national cohesion or cohesiveness. Question 1B. State the meaning of the biblical accounts of creation in Genesis chapter 1 and 2. 7 marks. God existed before creation. God is the sole creator of all that exists. Creation is by the will of God, or by the power of God. Or you can say that creation is not an accident, still the same point. Work or rest is ordained or willed by God. God is concerned about the well-being of creation, or is the provider, or he sustains the creation. Everything that God created is good. Marriage is ordained by God, or marriage is for companionship. Question 1C. Identify the consequences of sin from the story of fall of human beings in Genesis chapter 3. 7 marks. Consequences of sin from the story of the fall of human beings in Genesis chapter 3 are: human beings were separated, or you can say they were alienated from God. That is, also they were chased out of the Garden of Eden. Number 2, childbirth became a painful experience, or rather the woman was to experience pain during labor or delivery. Point number 3, they became embarrassed, or rather they became ashamed because of their nakedness. Another consequence, number 4, death came into the world. That is, human beings started dying. 5, it led to a distorted relationship among human beings, which led to mistrust or misunderstanding. Another point, they became afraid of God. That is, they hid when God called them. Number 7, the ground was cursed. That is, it was cursed to produce shrubs or thorns. 8, the woman became subject to man, or rather, he became inferior to man. The serpent, that is the snake, was cursed to crawl and eat the dust. So that is point number 9. Number 10, enmity between human beings and the serpent developed. And the last answer is human beings were to struggle, or rather they were to toil to meet their needs. Question 2A. State 6 commandments which guide the relationships among human beings. 6 marks. The commandments which guide on the relationships among human beings are: honor your father and your mother, you shall not kill, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, you shall not covet your neighbor's property. Question 2B. Identify 8 lessons Christians learned from the incident when the Israelites worshipped the golden calf at Mount Sinai. So the lessons Christians learned from the incident when the Israelites worshipped the golden calf at Mount Sinai are: Christians learn that they should worship God alone. 2, Christians should lead a righteous life. 3, Christians should not represent God in any kind of image. 4, Christians should intercede for others. 5, Christians should be